This is the anthem. Here's what you came for. This is the moment magic was made for. Come on, let's light up the sky now. You feel the magic happening right now.
Hello there. Welcome back to Fan Fatales.
Take a ride with us on the Hogwarts Express.
Walk down Main Street with our best super pals.
And defy gravity as we talk about all things fandom. Oh, it's gonna go right over Naples. Oh no.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
what
not
Jocelyn
even
was saying.
looking at the storm tracker anymore. It's fine.
She was saying, well, that's what Jocelyn was saying. She was saying by the time it hits land, it's supposed to hit them like at a category 4, which is
It's supposed to hit Tallahassee if it hits Tallahassee at a Cat 1.
yeah, if it hits, so it'll be like
Yeah, so they canceled classes because parents were complaining that they were going to keep the school open. And UF, who is more south and more to the east, who are actually in the storm path now, still haven't canceled classes.
what the fuck? Okay, let's get this done.
Go Knowles! It's fine!
It's fine. This is fine. Dog on fire. But like make it a hurricane in the background instead of on fire.
I need to get a Publix hurricane cake.
What the hell is a hurricane cake?
Publix will make cakes that look like the hurricane path toward Florida. We got it for Michael. We got it. Wait, we've gotten it for all the like major ones that have come by.
Oh my god,
I haven't
Kara,
gotten it
please
yet
keep
for
this
Ian.
in the episode.
No, I'll say it again.
No, but the reaction won't be as good.
Okay, Kara, then cut that into the episode.
Somewhere when we start talking about hurricanes. For like 2 seconds.
Actually, why don't you just do all of that well, never mind.
We haven't even done the intro. Well, just keep it all in, and then, okay, hear me out. Keep it all in, and I'll be like, we haven't even done the intro yet. Hi!
Okay.
There's a lot going on in the world right now, okay? Ned Fulmer just cheated on his wife. There's a hurricane headed towards Florida. I saw something else that girl on TikTok who does the exercising with the dance guy, that she's in jail. Like, I don't even know what's going on. The universe is falling apart.
Yeah, it's fine. But anyway.
That being said,
Hello, and welcome back to Fan Fatales, a member of the Real Fans Podcast Network. I'm Emma.
and I'm Gabby, and the world is a disaster. But welcome to Spooktober.
And I know that we're, like, joking about this hurricane and everything. I am fine. It's not even supposed to hit me. But us, Orlando, and, like, Floridians know that the moment that Disney World closes is the moment that shit hits the fan. And Disney
Yes.
World announced that they're closing at 2 o'clock today, and it is 8 o'clock p.m.
Yes. So all of our friends in Florida, please be safe. We hope you guys are okay. I mean, this will be a
Go get
week
your
after.
Publix hurricane cake.
What the hell is a hurricane cake?
So it is it's like the normal Publix like grocery store cakes, but they decorate it to look like Florida with a hurricane coming toward it.
Oh my god, that's ridiculous.
My family has gotten it for a couple different hurricanes.
Oh my god.
Literally, like, go throw your hurricane parties. It's fine. Literally, one of my professors was
It's the
like,
end of the freaking world.
take care of your family, throw your awesome hurricane parties, but remember to stay safe. That was literally a message from my professor.
I like it.
Yeah.
So anyway, despite the fact that the world is completely falling apart.
It is October.
It's October.
How?
I mean, yeah, so here we are. And,
Tyler, my best friend, he just texted, I'm glad you're out of Florida for this.
but you're not.
No, which is why I had to say it. Great friend and former guest of the
Thanks,
podcast.
Tyler. So anyway, we don't know how much of this is gonna stay in. Kara, use your discretion. Watch, all of it's gonna stay in.
Please, Kara, actually keep it in because I'm in a weird mood and it's fine.
Okay. Well, anyway, today we're gonna be talking about villains from all aspects of fandom.
Yes.
And we're going to talk about which ones are our favorites just in general for whatever reason, and then which villains we think did like the worst things.
Yes. And
So,
yeah.
the fandoms we're going to be talking about are going to be Marvel, Harry Potter, Disney, Star Wars, musical theater, and anything else that comes to mind, because we're just gonna chitty chat. There's like no notes today. It's a real
Chaotic energy.
conversation.
But I did want to say, I want to stay, everyone to stay tuned for a very spooky announcement before our fandom news segment today. I am very excited about this announcement, and yeah.
Cool. Let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Yeah.
Let the chaos begin.
The chaos already has begun.
The chaos began the minute we got on Zoom, let's be honest.
The chaos began at 2 o'clock yesterday when my campus decided to cancel classes for the entire week.
I mean, jealous though. I still gotta work and like go to the dentist.
I still have to go to work.
Yeah, because you work at school.
I work
Anyway.
where I live.
Anyway, I'm sure everybody who like actually came for content is like, get started. So
I'm sorry.
I am too. So let's talk about this. Who is our favorite villain for each fandom?
Yes.
So we're gonna start with Marvel because that's the first on this list. There are no rhyme or reason or order of whatever. It's just whatever comes to mind. So Marvel, number 1. Let's go.
Loki.
Okay. Hear me out. So, in Captain America and the Winter Soldier, Bucky is technically the villain of that film. Does that mean that I can say Bucky's my favorite?
I don't know, because, like, kind of same logic. Loki becomes, like a decent character. Not a decent villain, but a decent
character.
Yeah.
He's, like, he becomes a pseudo hero. He's, like, not a hero. He's a
anti-hero.
I don't even know. Yeah. He's an anti-hero.
But
he
yeah,
just does stuff, but it ends up being good. He's like an accidental hero. He doesn't mean to do the right thing, but he accidentally does.
Great, yeah. Yeah.
And like with Bucky, it's like it's not really Bucky. It's actually the Winter Soldier, which is like, okay, I can get behind that, or in front of it, either way. But I mean, it's not really Bucky. It's the Winter Soldier. He's being controlled by Hydra. So it's like, technicalities.
Yeah,
I'm saying Bucky.
I'm saying Loki because I've loved him since like 2012 when the 2012 Avengers came out. So like I think of that Loki before the show Loki, obviously, because like
fair.
I grew up with 2012 Loki being a villain before show Loki, because that show came out last year. Did it come out in 2021? My time is lost.
Everybody's is, babe. It's okay. Time is a social construct. What is time anymore? I don't know.
You're telling me. I don't know what I did today. How is it already 8 o'clock?
I don't know. So, I think final consensus.
Loki and Winter Soldier.
And the Winter Soldier. Great. Next one. Harry Potter.
I know who I want to say.
I think I'm gonna go with. Okay.
I know who I'm gonna say. I'll say it.
Go.
Bellatrix Lestrange.
That's who I was thinking. But also.
Not who I freaking got in the Marauders quiz. Go back to that episode. He's my least favorite Harry Potter villain.
Peter Pettigrew?
Yes. I'm still mad about that.
Can I choose Nagini?
Yeah, you can choose Nagini.
Ooh, no. I like, Clarence from Fantastic Beasts.
Remind me which one is Clarence?
He is the Thestral. Right? Isn't that what they're called?
Yeah. I don't remember.
The boy. The wizard. The wizard boy.
Credence?
Credence! Thank you.
And he's not a Thestral. He's
no, what is he? What is it called? Oh, Gabby's getting everything wrong today.
What is Credence?
What are they called? What is Credence? Is that what you Googled?
No. Hold on. That failed. Fantastic. Okay, there we go.
Credence, not Clarence. I did this last time we talked about Fantastic Beasts too.
Yeah, hold on. I'm getting like... What is he?
He's like he's the thing. You
He's
know
the thing that they like confirmed that Ariana is.
Yeah. When like the witch or wizard suppresses their powers and doesn't do anything, and then it makes like another being. What's that thing called?
I am trying to figure that out.
Obscurial.
There you go.
Your girl got it. She was thinking real hard.
Started with an A, so I like.
It's an O.
Yeah, but it was Animagus was kept on coming to mind because I was like.
Yes, and it's an obscurial. That's what it's called. Hey, your girl still got it. I got a little bit of energy left after work. That's about it. That's going to be my peak for this episode. I'm just going to leave on a high note. Yeah. Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm not going anywhere. Okay.
So, Disney.
I like him.
Yeah. Well, I like...
Even though I can't say his name right, nor can I say what he is.
So, like, Bellatrix is an interesting person.
I agree. Hey, would one consider, like, okay, could somebody consider Sirius Black kind of as a villain? Because he's supposed to be, like, the villain character.
He is introduced and framed as the villain.
Yeah. He's introduced and framed as a villain in Prisoner of Azkaban. And then, like, that image shifts as the books continue.
As, like, Harry figures out what's going on.
Yeah, it's basically the end of Prisoner of Azkaban. But, like, the whole book of Prisoner of Azkaban, he is, like, the main...
Yeah. I guess
villain,
the whole Black family,
quotes.
honestly, because I also like Narcissa Malfoy.
She was just doing what she had to do to protect her baby. She's not a villain.
So did you see Sasha's, like, theory or whatever, or, like, headcanon that she posted earlier today? About
not
Narcissa?
The one from today.
It might have been earlier. I saw it today. But it was, so you know how after she quote-unquote confirms that Harry's dead?
Yeah.
In the forest. In the book, Voldemort hits Harry with the Cruciatus Curse 3 times. And Sasha's headcanon, because Harry never feels the pain from the Cruciatus Curse, is that she learned how to deflect it to make sure that Voldemort or Bellatrix or whoever would not harm Draco. So she used it on Harry.
That's our lady. See, she's just a mom. She's just like Mama
but, like,
Bear.
She's kind of framed as a villain because of who she marries and who her husband is associated with and everything.
I disagree.
I feel like she's treated as a villain, though.
She is treated that way. However, I think Narcissa Malfoy is a victim of circumstance.
The whole Black family is.
I agree. Except for Andromeda. She's the only one who gets out and does her own thing and doesn't care what her whole family says. I mean, yeah, they disown her, but that doesn't matter to her.
Yeah.
But she ends up dying, so.
Andromeda doesn't.
Yes, she does.
She's in the books. Her husband dies in the war, but she stays alive and she raises her grandson.
I'm a moron, of course. I'm exhausted, dude. I'm just
It's fine.
I'm tired.
You want to move on to Disney?
Yeah. I can talk about those ones, no problem.
Okay. Ooh.
Oh my god. The panic. The wine was gonna hit the floor.
No, my phone hit my, wine glass.
Can that be the new, the shit hit the fan, the wine hit the floor?
The phone hit the wine glass. That's what happened.
Wine spilling everywhere.
It's fine.
Okay.
I'm fine. We're fine. Everything's fine.
Okay, moving on. Disney. Who's your favorite? Go.
So, this is hard as a Kingdom Keepers fangirl.
Okay.
Love you, Ridley. My bestie. I love Maleficent so much in the original film and also in the Keepers
Agreed.
fandom. She is, one of the main villains in that. But a villain that Ridley really, delved into a lot in the books that, I didn't really know much about until reading the books is Chernabog from Fantasia. So, he has to be on this list.
People love Chernabog. It's recent
Chernabog
too
is
that
great.
Chernabog got so popular.
Yes.
And I was like, who the hell is watching Fantasia all over again? Do you know how much of Fantasia I got through?
How much?
That movie, first of all, okay, the original Fantasia, it's 2.5 hours long. That movie's freaking long.
Yeah.
Second of all, I could barely get through the spring suite.
Really?
And that's supposed to be the pretty one. After that, I was gone. And then there's the dinosaur one, and then there's Night on Bald Mountain.
That's the one that
And
Chernabog
then-
is in.
That's the one that Chernabog's in, which flows into Ave Maria. But
Yeah.
holy smokes,
You know what's
it's
so funny?
tough to get through.
Is I typed in Chernabog Disney quote trying to find the quote from Walt Disney. And I found the quote from Kingdom Keepers about Chernabog. Instead, I love you, Ridley.
And for our Disorder fans out there, y'all will know that Chernabog was based off of everyone's favorite, Mr. Wilfred Jackson.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. That's an inside joke for those of you who don't know. Go listen to Disorder, because then it'll make a lot of sense.
So, in the book, a character asks who's Chernabog, and one of the other characters answers, only the most powerful villain Walt Disney ever created.
Facts.
And it's true. Walt Disney said himself that Chernabog is the devil incarnate.
Basically, yeah.
No, Walt Disney literally said that.
I know. But Maleficent could kick pretty much anybody's ass until she turns into a dragon, and then Prince Philip is like, ding!
Which is why those two, as the main leaders of the villains group in Kingdom Keepers, is terrifying.
Makes sense. Okay. My favorite. I think my favorite has to be Yzma. I love Yzma so much.
That's also a great one. I have another villain that I want to bring up later when we talk about who did the worst thing that's in Disney.
Okay. Me too.
We probably have the same one, knowing us.
Probably not, honestly. This one's pretty random. But
Okay.
From Disney, I'm going to say Yzma. If I can do from a Disney show, then
Let's do
I'm
it.
going to say Bill from Gravity Falls, because that shit's scary as hell.
Yeah.
If you've ever seen Gravity Falls, like, theories and, like, really delved into, like, the lore behind Gravity Falls, it's absolutely horrifying.
Yeah.
Like, actually, I used to have nightmares about it.
Because we haven't really, like, talked about Pixar.
Yeah, Pixar,
The first one that
probably
came to mind is Ernesto de la Cruz from Coco.
That's a good one. Mine was Mr. Waters and Randall from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
I was terrified of them. I was terrified of them as a kid.
Yeah, Ernesto de la Cruz, like, kills his best friend because he's like, I want to see my family again.
Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Just a little. Don't do that.
Yeah. Okay, moving on. Star Wars. I mean, there's a few, but not many.
No. Because they keep reusing the same, like, 5.
I know. I think I gotta go with Vader, man. Vader
same. Honestly.
It's so classic.
And honestly, with the news coming out this week that James Earl Jones has, like, officially signed off his voice for, or, like, his rights to the character of Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's just so sad to think about, and just, Vader's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Rogue One.
Mm-hmm. And there's, like, the backstory. There's so much story and history there. And you get to fall in love with Anakin and then see him shift and change and turn into Vader. And it's just absolutely heartbreaking. He's so fully fleshed out. I feel like Kylo Ren, as much as people, like, he's so divisive. People either love him or hate him.
Yeah.
But I think Kylo Ren is a discount Darth Vader. He's just trying to be like his grandpa. And that is annoying. I'm like, get your own thing, boy. Yeah,
and, like, Maul was on my list as well, but Vader definitely has to take the cake over Maul.
Yeah.
Maul just has vengeance for Obi-Wan.
Although, I do love me a good Grievous meme.
Yeah. I didn't even think about Grievous. Oh my
Grievous
Lord.
is the memeiest villain.
Yeah. Yeah.
I love the General Kenobi.
I love that.
It's such a meme.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah.
But no, I think, like, for the purpose of this, I'm going to go with Vader just for, like, storyline and details, and, like, the fact that it's James Earl Jones is just, like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, the hard one, probably on our list, because there's so much in the world of musical theater.
I know. I feel like we have to choose, like, out of 2 categories, like, comedy villains and then, like, drama villains.
Okay. You see, the first character I want to mention, I don't even consider a villain. She's just kind of an antagonist, like...
Okay.
The witch.
Ah, from Into the Woods?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because she says herself, like, you're so nice, you're not good, you're not bad, you're just nice.
You're just nice.
I'm not good, I'm not
bad.
I'm not bad, I'm just right.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I'm the witch. You're the world.
So, like, I don't even consider her a villain.
I feel like the giant is supposed to be the villain in that show.
Yeah.
The giants.
Yeah.
And then that freaking Duke. That guy's the real asshole.
Yes. Yes.
He's the villain of that show. That guy.
Yeah.
He has all of 4 lines, and he's the one. He is the one everybody hates.
Yeah. Well, he kills Jack's mom. I just thought of another villain in theater.
Okay.
In drama.
Mm-hmm.
Bill Sykes from Oliver.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Because he is the reason Nancy is in an abusive relationship because he is her abusive husband. And then he tries to kill Oliver multiple times. His wife stops him, and he kills his wife at the end of the show. Spoiler alert for Oliver.
The show's been out for like 1 billion years.
And
And there's a movie that's
based on Charles Dickens, so like...
Yeah, come on, y'all. But no, hear me out. So I know this person is like... It's just... Okay, they're not a villain. They just do bad things.
Oh, dear Lord.
Hear me out. Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett.
They're villains! What are you talking about?
Well, in the show, they're supposed to be painted as anti-heroes, and Judge Turpin is supposed to be the villain.
True.
I mean, he does keep Joanna hostage. However, they are murdering people, so it's like...
And baking them into pies for the general public.
Although, he does try to marry Joanna, which is really weird. He's
I
like 100
always
years
forget
old.
about that plot point. Also, I love how we're both talking about Sondheim.
Right?
Like, our first options were Sondheim.
Sondheim villains are just really good.
Yeah.
Benny from Rent.
Yeah. Yeah. Who would you consider in the musical Legally Blonde the villain? Callahan or Warner? Or yes?
Society. No, probably both.
Yeah, because, like, Warner dumps her.
He's just an asshole.
And then, like, is like, oh, well, this is the only reason you got the internship, when Callahan freaking cheats, or, like, hits on her.
He kisses her.
Yeah.
And she's like, no, you're my boss and my professor. Back the fuck up. What are you doing? Oh, sorry, Kara.
Fine. We're fine. We're doing great.
We're fine. Jamie from the last 5 years. Screw that guy.
Yeah. Trying to think.
Speaking of cheating. Oh, I was just gonna revisit the Try Guys drama that we were talking about before we started.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that all went down today.
Yeah, which was insane.
Yeah.
Also, did you see his apology?
I think so, yeah. And I was
Like,
like,
his apology. Also, I love how I was telling my friends how I really hadn't thought about anything for this episode yet. And they literally went, talk about Chernobog. Just now. It's the Keepers group chat that I have. So this is what Ned says after everything that came out with him cheating on their associate producer, Alex.
no, with their associate producer on his wife.
Producer on his wife, whatever. I'm tired and I'm hurricane prepping right now, so it's fine. We're fine. We're doing
It's
great.
fine.
He said this. Family should have always been my priority.
Oh, I
But
did
I
read
lost
this.
focus and had a consensual workplace relationship. I'm sorry for any pain that my actions may have caused to the guys and the fans, but most of all, to Ariel. The only thing that matters right now is my marriage and my children, and that's where I'm going to focus my attention.
I did see that.
Someone's comment on this video this post is hilarious. Ned, we expected better from you. We don't support you. We support Ariel. She never needed a Ned. She needs her Prince Eric.
I saw that.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to the actual topic at hand.
Yeah. We're doing
Let's
great.
see, who else? Here's the thing with Jamie though. It wasn't just once. It was repeated multiple times with multiple women, and that's what makes it extra slimy.
Yeah. JD from Heathers.
Ooh, that's a good one.
The UK Heathers just came out.
Oh, that one was really good.
Amazing.
I saw that.
Amazing.
I watched it eventually. It's so good.
I've watched it twice now.
Trying
to think.
Who else?
We're doing great.
What about Bonnie and Clyde?
Holy crap, how did we not talk about, like, the real life Bonnie and Clyde?
How about them?
Yeah?
I mean, they're also anti-heroes in this story.
Yeah.
But it's good.
Yeah.
I like that one.
So I haven't seen it yet, but Ride the Cyclone, that musical that's been trending on TikTok.
You're like the 5th person to talk to me today about Ride the Cyclone. The 5th person!
The Cyclone is the villain.
The hurricane is the villain.
No. Oh, yeah. But no, that's not what I mean.
But I do. I'm trying to make a joke.
I know.
About the situation.
Yeah. So do you know about Ride the Cyclone? Because I had my friend explain it, because she's real big in Ride the Cyclone TikTok right now.
I do. It's a story about a bunch of kids who are on a choir trip and went to this theme park, I can't remember where, and rode the ride called the Cyclone. There was a error, or there was a malfunction in the system, and they all died.
Yes, and they're trying to decide who will
gets
come back
another
to
chance
life.
at life.
Yeah.
Yeah. And they ultimately decide,
On
I
Jane
think,
Doe.
yeah, that it's a Jane Doe, which totally sucks because she shouldn't be a Jane Doe. I've heard about this, that this girl really shouldn't be a Jane Doe because
Her parents
if you don't
are in
like
jail.
true crime, if you don't like true crime, skip ahead. But they say that she shouldn't be a Jane Doe because it was a school sanctioned trip, or it was like a choir sanctioned trip. So they should have a list of all these kids. And there was only 5 that died. It wasn't like there was 10 or 15 or 30 or the whole class, you know? It's like, it was one girl. How can one girl not have a friend or somebody to acknowledge who this person was or recognize her? So what has happened,
because I've like read a lot about it, and my friend explained it to me, was she had just like moved to that school because her parents had just gotten placed in jail. So she had just moved there with her brother. So like, of course there would have been a list or whatever, but
that's what I'm saying. There should be like a roster.
Yeah.
Like the teacher should know who the student is. Yeah. And that's what bothers me about this whole thing. Yeah. Or like, if her parents are in the system, they'd be able to find some sort of partial match to her DNA and at least figure it out. Or what about her brother? Where the hell's her brother?
I don't know.
This is the thing that bothers me.
Hey, she gets a second chance at life.
Not like legit. She was decapitated in the real tragedy.
Yeah. Which is why she looks like a doll. Because they like did like a doll head look on her when she's dead.
I haven't seen any images or anything. I just know the story.
Yeah. But yeah, the Cyclone.
Oh gosh, so many.
Yeah.
Evan Hansen.
Yes.
I think he's the worst.
I despise that show.
Yeah. I think that's both of our answers. Is well, I guess he's not our favorite. He's the worst. I guess my favorite is Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett.
Yeah, or Bonnie and Clyde.
Or Bonnie and Clyde.
Henry VIII in Six the Musical.
Love it. I think I want to go with
No, my real answer is Bill Sykes. We got to my real answer in the beginning. So, like...
It's fine. Okay, are there any others that we're missing? Like, any other ones that you want to talk about from anything else?
Like, any other fandom?
Sure. The Witch from The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. The White Witch.
Yes. But also, the Joker. In DC. The crap that happens to a lot, not just of other villains like Harley Quinn, but, Universal Orlando just sent me a "we're closing down" email.
Oop.
But also, like, for some of the villains like...
Billy Joel, don't sue me.
What?
I started to sing We Didn't Start the Fire, and then I said, Billy Joel, don't sue me.
Oh. So Joker, he, like, destroys a couple of the Bat family members forever. So, like, Batman, Robin, all of them. Jason Todd, who was the second Robin in existence in the comics, is killed by the Joker beating him to death with a crowbar.
That's pretty messed up.
And then Barbara Gordon, who is one of the Batgirls, her father, Commissioner Gordon, his apartment is broken into, and she is paralyzed by the Joker.
Oh my gosh, that's terrible.
Yeah, and she becomes Oracle afterwards, so she kind of becomes like the guy in the chair for them.
Okay.
But yeah, there's a lot of things that happen to I'm not even going to go into the full Barbara Gordon story, because it gets worse than just being paralyzed.
Mm-hmm.
Read it at your own discretion, listeners. What?
I just had another musical theater one. How did I not think of this?
Oh?
Hades!
In Hades Town?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh my god, where have I been?
Yeah.
Oh, my
But
boy.
yeah,
I was just talking about him today with my theater friends.
But yeah, Joker definitely, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, he's the reason Harley Quinn becomes Harley Quinn. I'm right now watching the Harley Quinn show for the first time.
Yeah.
And literally the episode I stopped on today, they were talking about how Harley doesn't remember, like, being pushed into the vat of acid that turns her into Harley Quinn. Because she was, a psychiatrist.
Yeah.
Like, Joker had convinced her that she, on her own fruition, jumped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Joker is also, like, on there for probably definitely my top 5 list of villains who did the worst thing. Spoiler alert, so we don't even have to go into reasons why either. But yeah, the White Witch for sure. I could go into so much lore behind her. I'm not going to.
Preminger from The Princess and the Pauper.
You missed the Barbie episode.
I
with
know,
Tara.
but Preminger from The Princess and the Pauper.
We had a full
Also,
conversation
that
about
bitch
him.
with the monkey in 12 Dancing Princesses.
Yes, I forget her name. Hold on, I can definitely find it in like 5
She doesn't
seconds.
deserve a name. She's the bitch with the monkey.
Barbie. There we go. I'm pulling up the episode notes from Kara and I. Oh, wow, that was 10 episodes ago. We did them in release order, which was the easiest way for me to take notes, but now I have to go all the way down.
Oh, this is going to be perfect timing. My mom will be home in 45 minutes, and hopefully by then we'll be done.
Yeah, I can't find her name.
That's why. She's just the bitch. The bitch with the monkey.
I'm gonna guess Rowena.
Oh, that is her name.
Okay.
Rowena.
Whatever.
Like Miss Ravenclaw? Yeah, that's her name.
Yeah. Catherine O'Hara
That's it.
voiced her.
No way!
According to our notes, Catherine O'Hara voiced her.
What about Beetlejuice?
Yes.
Or Jack from The Shining?
Yeah. Michael Myers.
Or Javier Bardem in Mother? He was terrible. That was a horrifying movie.
I was talking about that movie the other day with a friend, and I told him, don't watch it.
Don't ever watch that movie. That's terrible.
Throwback
My boss
to
and I were
last
talking about that movie the other day,
Spooktober.
too. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you want to hear all of our thoughts about that movie, which are very extensive, go listen to that movie.
dear
Go
Lord.
listen to Spooktober modern horror films from last year.
Yeah.
Oogie Boogie!
Yeah.
Um,
I love how this has become anyone we've forgotten to mention earlier.
yeah. It's just name the ones that you can think of that you
Oh,
like.
what is her name? Hold on. It's Narnia lore.
Oh my god. Okay.
Sorry.
Let's see.
The Lady of the Green Kirtle. Her. So the Lady of the Green Kirtle is the antagonist in the Silver Chair. So the, like, 6 of 7 Narnia films, or Narnia books.
I was going to say, there's 7 of them? I thought there was only 3.
No, yeah, 6 books. And she is
3
the
movies.
reason that Ramadu's daughter, so Lily Andal, is killed. And the reason that her son, who, Rillian, that is his name, why he, like, becomes, like, lost for years, and Caspian has to go out looking for him, and how Caspian ends up dying. So, yeah, her.
Got it. Who else? Okay, let's move on, because otherwise we could sit here all day talking about this.
Especially because, let's move on to favorite villain to watch.
Okay.
Let's try to narrow it down to top 5.
I'm gonna try. Number 1, Yzma, 100%.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I should have done 5 first. Oh well. Number 1 is Yzma.
I guess right now at the current moment, number 1 for me is Harley Quinn. Because
Fair.
of the Harley Quinn show and everything.
Fair.
Also Poison Ivy on that, so I guess she's my number 2.
Okay. I think my number 2 is gonna be... You know who my number 2 is? These might all end up just being Disney villains. Oh no, that's the worst one. Never mind. My number 2 favorite... Probably Tekka
Yeah.
/ Tefiti, but like Tekka.
Yeah. Ooh, what's my number 3?
Mrs. Lovett.
That's your number 3?
Yeah, I love that lady.
I'm gonna go the White Witch, I think.
Okay.
I love her lore that is delved more into in The Magician's Nephew about how she got to Narnia and everything. And how she's the reason the lamppost exists in Narnia, technically.
That's cool. We've talked about that.
Yes, because she throws, like, a piece of, like, iron at Aslan to try to kill him within 5 seconds of being in Narnia. I almost said Neverland there for a second. It's fine. I'm fine. We're fine.
Let's see. Who's another fun one to watch? That's the thing. There are ones that are fun to watch. Loki's super fun to watch.
Yeah, he's my
I
4th.
love watching Loki.
He's my 4th. 5th, who I really haven't talked about, but I'm just going to talk about this trio of ladies for a little second. The Sanderson sisters.
Okay, I'm glad you mentioned them because I'm going to say somebody else. But, yes.
So, yeah, that's my top 5 list. Harley Quinn, Poison Ivy, The White Witch, Loki, and the Sanderson sisters.
Okay, my
Which we'll
number
talk
5
more
is...
about the Sanderson sisters next week.
Yes. My number 5 has got to be Jack from The Shining. I could watch that movie 100 times. I will never get tired of that movie. I love that movie. So, my number 1 was...
Yzma.
Yzma, that's right. Then Tekka. Then we got Mrs. Lovett. Then we got Loki. And then we got Jack from The Shining.
Yeah. In that order, or?
Yes, in that order.
Same. So villains who did the worst thing. I think everyone knows.
Number 1.
The Joker.
The Hunter from Bambi.
Yeah. That was not who I was going to say for my Disney number 1. My Disney number 1 is, or my number 2 is my Disney one, and it is Frollo from The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's another one, yeah.
Who
I do
is-
love that movie. I've been listening to it a lot recently. Like the
Yeah.
soundtrack, I've been listening to it because the music's just so good.
Oh, it is. Who, you know, because he can't get with a woman, he burns half of Paris.
Yeah, because he's gross.
Yeah. We don't like gross men.
No. But yeah, I always listen to The Hunchback during like Ren Fair season. I don't know why, it just gets me so in the mood. It's probably because the costume that I wore last Ren Fair looked like Esmeralda to me, and so I was like way into it. I think I'm gonna go as a fairy this year, but I'm not sure. I might go. I don't know. I'm gonna figure something out. But anyway, what am I at? Number 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I said my number 1 was the hunter from Bambi who kills Bambi's mom. He's absolutely 100,000,000% the worst in my eyes.
Yeah.
Then probably after that, probably the Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of what I said?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then probably Peter Pettigrew. That guy, screw that guy. Even worse than Voldemort, honestly. Because it's like Voldemort kind of knew he was bad from the beginning. You know?
Yeah.
Like, especially like when it comes to like James and Lily, like that was just like a move. Oh God, I cannot stop with the language today. But like, that's your best friend, you know?
Yeah.
Like, he's one of your best friends, and you're gonna sell him out to this guy who you know is gonna murder him, and then they die, and then he blames his other best friend for doing it? Like, come on.
Yeah.
That's pretty messed up.
So, not even kind of in the same way. But this is going to have some explaining, and it is Kingdom Keepers related again, because I'm rereading the series, so I have lots of thoughts and opinions. So there's a character, Tia Dalma, who is in Pirates of the Caribbean. She ends up doing magic on one of the keepers and causes them to kill their best friend. So
same vein. But at least they were like under a spell or whatever.
Yeah, well, so what happened was she transformed the best friend to look like, I believe her, I haven't gone to that book yet, it might have been Maleficent, and the kid went to go kill whichever villain she had transformed him to look like, and then realized he stabbed his best friend.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's pretty messed up.
So, yeah. But it's fun, because it's Kingdom Keepers, so they have comic book rules where every character ends up living at the end.
Love it.
Yeah.
Next, I gotta say Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett. I mean, they kill people, chop them up, and put them into pies. And then feed them to other people. That's pretty messed up. They're literally making cannibals.
Yeah, I have to agree.
That's messed up.
I have to agree. Now 5th. Ugh. Looking around my room, like...
Probably Vader.
Interesting.
He did a lot of pretty messed up things. He literally blew up Alderaan.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that wasn't the first planet he blew up either. So you know there's lots of others. Or that was the first, but it wasn't the last.
Yeah.
So you know there's a lot of other people. Although, have you seen the video how Mulan has the highest kill count of any Disney character ever?
Yes.
That's a good video. But like, she's not a villain.
No.
They were the villains, the Huns.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I guess for the same reasons, the Lady of the Green Kirtle from Narnia. Narnia. Who is the whole reason Silverchair happens.
Yeah. So, let's see. Who did I say? I said the Hunter from Bambi,
Yeah.
the Joker, Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett.
I'm thinking of my list. Wait, can I do my list first, real quick?
Yeah.
So my list was Joker, Frollo. Joker, Frollo.
See?
Oh, Tia Dalma, Mrs. Lovett, and Sweeney Todd. And who did I just say? Oh, the Green Lady from Lady of the Green Kirtle from Narnia.
I remember who I said. Okay, so number 1, the guy who killed Bambi's mom. Number 2, Joker. Number 3, Peter Pettigrew. Number 4, Sweeney Todd and Mrs. Lovett. Number 5, I just said it.
Vader.
Thank you.
We're doing
Did you
great.
just let me sit there and squirm?
I had to think about it too, and then I looked at my picture of Ashley Eckstein and was like, oh, it's Vader!
Yeah, it's one of those days, y'all.
It's one of those weeks, y'all.
It really is. And it's only Tuesday.
I can't wait for my chaotic notes on Hocus Pocus next week.
Ooh, this will be fun. I'm excited to watch it. It comes out.
Well, we're going to do
Soon.
for the first and second, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we already talked about the first in depth pretty
No, we didn't.
strong. Yes, we did. We talked about Hocus Pocus last year.
We did?
Yeah.
You sure about that?
Dead serious.
I don't think we did, which is why
I'm certain we
had
did.
to cover it. Hold on. Fan Fatales.
It was in our Disney Halloween movies.
No, so the first... Yes, it was. Never mind.
So, we'll talk a little bit about it. And maybe go a little bit more in depth, but we're not going to
No, we're going to
go
talk
over
about the second
stuff
one.
Yeah. Or it's mostly about the second one. We're not going to go over the first too much in depth. It'll
Yeah.
be like old hat by then, you know?
Yeah.
Everybody will have seen it because of the new one.
Yeah.
So,
Shall
Emma,
I
do you want to do your special announcement?
Yes. So my good friend and guest a couple weeks back, Ridley Pearson, has released a short story collection that is in stores now as you are listening to this episode, called Cautionary Tales. And this short story collection follows these two characters as they get transported into different Disney tales and have to face off different Disney villains. And yeah, I just wanted to talk about it because, you know, spooky time of year, we just talked about villains and everything like that. You should definitely go check it out. I am not being paid by Ridley to say it, even though I am on his PR list for the book. I'm so excited to get it. Go
Ridley
get it.
is just Emma's, like, best friend, and she wants everybody to go read Ridley's book because she loves
I think
his
I get
work.
the package. Granted, the store might delay it a little bit, but it's supposed to come in on Thursday.
Oh!
It's fine. We're fine. But I heard a rumor that there is a letter in there. Like, each one of us got a letter from Ridley.
Ooh.
We shall see. I will be doing an unboxing of the video on Snoopy Emma, so go on there and watch it. But yeah, like, please go support it. I am so excited for Ridley to be writing again because after the third Kingdom Keepers book, he kind of took a break and started doing more comic booky kind of stuff for DC with Super Sons. But Cautionary Tales is the first of two books coming out within like 5 or so months, because Cautionary Tales comes out October 4th, and then Kingdom Keepers Inheritance, not Insider, comes out on February 21st of 2023.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Thank you, Ridley, so much. Please go read it. And I've heard and I've seen some images, and it's gorgeous. The artwork is amazing. Go hear Ridley gush about it in that interview.
Yeah, you will. It's great.
Yeah.
So, now we got that.
Do you want 3 pages of
Out.
fandom news?
3 pages of fandom news coming at you, y'all.
Sure.
You ready for this?
No. And I'm started.
Wait.
Okay, ready?
I want to read some of this one with you.
Which of mine? My first one?
Yeah. No, this one down here that I've highlighted.
Okay, you can read like half of it. Karen,
I just want to do this one and this one.
Okay, can
Those
you
are the only
highlight them
two.
in your pink for me, please?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get started with this fandom news now that we've gotten that cautionary tale announcement out of the way. Ready?
Yeah.
So Walt Disney World is hosting the largest ever historically black colleges and universities HBCU week with Disney on the Yard from October 7th through 9th. High school students will have the opportunity to meet with HBCU admission counselors, receive college admission on the spot, and learn more about scholarship opportunities.
Wow, that's awesome.
Yeah, I saw that news and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I have to mention it.
That is awesome. So, Julie Murney, Michael Severus, and Ali Edwalt have been announced as the next guests on the Seth Rudetsky concert series. Performances will resume this week. Learn more at the link in our bio.
Attention Wildcats. Original High School Musical trilogy stars Corbin Bleu, Chad Danforth, Monique Coleman, Taylor McKessie, Lucas Grabeel. I hate his... I always feel like it's Grabrel, not Grabeel.
I know, I do too.
Ryan Evans, Bart Johnson, Coach Bolton, Allison Reed, Miss Darbus, and Casey Stroh, Martha Cox, are returning to East High for season 4 of High School Musical, the series.
Okay, what do you think of the people saying that there is going to be a reunion because all of the cast has been going to the high school, like even
That
Vanessa
is the plot
and
of season
Zach.
4.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and the whole like big fan theory right now is that they're Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguireing Vanessa and Zach's appearance in the show.
Counterparts?
And Sharpay. Ashley Tisdale.
I love that.
That they're just like Andrew Garfielding and Tobey Maguireing, the 3 of them, because they haven't been mentioning. But like Ashley Tisdale just dyed her hair blonde. Vanessa and Zach have both been at East High recently. They're in this. It's an Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire situation. Fight me.
We're stoked. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Mike Birbiglia will star in his new solo show, The Old Man and the Pool, which will play on Broadway this fall at the Vivian Beaumont Theater in Lincoln Center.
Jonathan Bailey, who is Anthony Bridgerton in Bridgerton, has been confirmed to play Fiyero in the 2-part film adaptation of Wicked.
Bryce Pinkham and Liza Mitchell have been announced to join 6-time Tony Award winner Audra McDonald in the Broadway performance of Ohio State Murders.
Brian Darcy James will return to Broadway's Into the Woods as the Baker on October 25th, and Andy Carl will return to the cast as well, this time as Rapunzel's prince. He originally starred as Cinderella's prince, and that begins on October 11th.
Marvel's Spider-Man Miles Morales is coming to PC this fall. You can add the game to your Epic and Steam wish list today.
The long-awaited upcoming novel co-written by Rick Riordan and Mark Oshiro, based on Percy Jackson characters Nico D'Angelo and Will Solis, title has been officially released. The title is The Sun and the Star, a Nico D'Angelo adventure, and it will be released in 2023. More news to come later.
More cast members of The Beauty and the Beast Live, which is airing on ABC on December 15th, have been announced. Martin Short will be Lumiere, David Allen Greer will be Cogsworth, and Shania Twain as Mrs. Potts. So y'all know I'm stoked because we got my girl Shania, we got Martin Short, our boy Mr. Preminger.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I am too. Carol Stein, who is known as the Piano Lady, will be retiring from Walt Disney World on November 3rd. She is set to return to Rose and Crown Pub in the UK Pavilion in Epcot for her final performances before retiring.
Streaming giant Netflix has dropped its copyright lawsuit against Barlow and Bear team over their Grammy-winning album, The Unauthorized Bridgerton Musical, which is an adaptation of Netflix's hit drama series Bridgerton, which we are all so happy about.
Yeah. That was big
They
news.
probably settled.
Yeah. I think so. So
Or came to some kind of agreement.
Yeah.
What if the agreement is that they bring it to Broadway?
Maybe. Who knows?
That'd be cool.
So the lineup of celebrity narrators for the Candlelight Processional at Epcot for the 2022 Christmas season has been announced. This year's narrators lineup is from November 25th to November 26th, Simu Liu, something like that. November 27th through November 29th, Edward James Olmos.
November 30th to December 1st, Raul Esparza.
December 2nd through December 3rd, Whoopi Goldberg. December 4th through December 6th, Isabella Rossellini. December 7th through December 9th, Damon John. December 10th through December 12th, Josh Gad. December 13th through December 14th, Gloria Estefan.
From December 15th to December 18th, we're going to have Neil Patrick Harris. And from December 19th to December 20th, you got my girl, Mariska Hargitay.
From December 21st through December 23rd, Cal Ripken Jr. From December 24th through December 26th, Marie Osmond. December 27th through December 28th, Courtney Vance. And finally, December 29th through the 30th, Angela Bassett.
What a lineup.
Oh, it's great. Neil Patrick Harris is coming back for years on end, and Josh Gad, this is his first time doing it.
I love that. I also love that we got two characters from Law & Order SVU.
Yeah.
Mr. Raul Esparza, who also is the original Jonathan in Tick, Tick, Boom.
Oh.
And then Mariska Hargitay, you know, she's been on that show for about 1 million years.
Yeah.
So that's pretty awesome. And Queen Angela Bassett, what?
Yeah.
Closing us out. I'm stoked.
Yeah.
So, speaking of Bridgerton, I know we mentioned it, like, not this last one, but the one before. We got the first look at Queen Charlotte and King George in the new series from Shonda Rhimes coming soon called Queen Charlotte, A Bridgerton Story.
Which I'm so excited for.
Yeah,
honestly.
me too.
Yeah. So, Star Wars mainstay James Earl Jones has officially retired from voicing Darth Vader after allowing Lucasfilm to use AI to recreate his voice for future projects.
And we did talk about that a little bit earlier. Yeah. So Netflix has revealed that Wednesday, the upcoming Addams Family spin-off series from producer Tim Burton will be landing on the streaming service on November 23rd.
I'm excited for this next one. Disney After Hours events will return to Walt Disney World Resort starting in January of 2023. The Disney After Hours events are scheduled to kick off January 4th at Disney's Hollywood Studios and January 9th at Magic Kingdom Park. Event tickets can be purchased by all guests starting on October 7th, with prices ranging from $129 to $159 plus tax. And we will keep you updated when they give more information about the After Hours events. All they've really said is that they're happening. We don't have any themes or anything like that yet.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah.
So, we'll see. Next, we have some new cast members that are going to be joining the Broadway company of Harry Potter. This new cast includes Joel Myers as Albus Severus Potter, Eric C. Peterson as Scorpius Malfoy, and Imani Jade Powers as Delphine. And they will begin performances at New York's Lyric Theater on Tuesday, November 15th of 2022.
So the Netflix adaptation, live screen adaptation, whatever it's called, live action, that is what it's called, adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender has confirmed a whole bunch of new cast.
I did see this morning.
It's so much. So I'm going to run it down by, tribes. So, like, Water Tribe, then Fire Kingdom, or then Earth Kingdom, I believe, then Fire Nation, and then the Spirit Realm, because we didn't get any air people. So the newly announced Water Tribe members include Amber Mid-Thunder as Princess Yu, A. Martinez as Paku, Irene Bedard as Yogata, Joel Owlett as Han, Nathaniel Arcan as Chief Arnuk, and Migwon Fairbrother as Avatar Kurik. The newly announced Earth Kingdom members include Arden Cho as June, Utkarsh Amdukar as King Boomy, Danny Pudi as the Mechanist, Lucian River Chan as Tio, and James C. as the beloved Cabbage Merchant.
Yes!
I love him so much. My good friend Tyler, second time he's been mentioned, he cosplays the Cabbage Merchant, and it's great. Beautiful.
Everybody loves the Cabbage Merchant.
And I'm pretty sure it's the voice actor from the original.
I love that!
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that. The newly announced Fire Nation members include Mamana Hamada as Tai Lee, Talia Tran as Mei, Roy Iskander as Lieutenant G, Hiro Kanagwa as Fire Lord Sazan, C.S. Lee as Avatar Roku, Francois Chow as the Great Sage, and Ryan Ma as Lieutenant Dang. And last but certainly not least, the Spirit Realm. We have George Taki as Koi and Randall Duke Kim as Wan Chi Tong.
That was a lot of names.
Honestly, so they're casting all 3 seasons.
Wow.
Because, like, characters like Ty Lee and May don't show up until the 2nd season. So the only, like, main character that they haven't cast for the entire show is the character of Toph, who is in the Earth Kingdom. She's blind, so I think they're, like, trying to find an actual blind actress.
I love that.
So they haven't found her yet, but I can't wait until they do, because Toph is one of my favorite characters.
She is great.
I might watch that show during the hurricane.
When does it come out?
The animated.
Oh, the original. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, didn't they just cast this? What do you mean? It's already out?
Also, you would know how I found out about this casting? Is Walker Scobell's Instagram story. He, like, reposted that Momona Tamada had been cast as Ty Lee.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if she is in Percy Jackson, but, like, cool if she is.
It was confirmed that Hugh Jackman will be returning to the silver screen as Wolverine in Deadpool 3.
Yes. Which
I'm stoked.
Huge.
First of all, Wolverine, yes. Second of all, Deadpool is one of my favorite Marvel characters. I love Deadpool. I'm so excited that they're going to make a third one.
Same.
The first 2, I love. So I'm so excited for the third.
Same.
So.
Everything. It's great.
It's great. There's so much stuff going on.
More Avatar.
So, on one side of one end of the spectrum, the world's falling apart, but on the other side, we got a lot of cool stuff. So,
Disney After Hours events are coming back. I can live my life as a Kingdom Keeper after hours at Magic Kingdom now.
You guys, I think Emma's gonna explode the day they release tickets.
I need to not spend money.
Let's start a GoFundMe page. We're gonna start a GoFundMe page to get Emma and myself magic keys once they go back on sale and into the After Hours events.
Well, hopefully I'll be working for Disney come summer.
Can I get in on that?
Yeah.
You're all come to Florida, then yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I'll let you guys know, like, how I'm doing post this hurricane comes out. I mean, obviously this is after the fact, but...
Yeah. We'll keep you guys updated, and yeah, we'll keep an eye on things.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I don't know. I'll just have
Or
a
I
lot
guess-
of time to watch things.
Yep. Well, I think we should get into this outro. We're just kind of stalling now.
I'm sorry, one of my old teachers posted, Dasani is so bad it's the only water left in the store.
It's true, though.
It's true, though. Yeah, that's
It's
been the
true.
struggle. And honestly, like, I don't understand it. Because, like,
What?
sink water still works. Like, you know, like, the sink don't lose power.
It might be
Just
just in
different.
case.
Yeah. But, never mind.
It's emergency supplies, babe.
Yeah, I know. I've lived through
I mean,
hurricanes
you should know.
before.
You should
Which is
know.
why I'm being so nonchalant about this. Because
Emma's all, this ain't nothing. I've been through Katrina. I'm fine.
I was a baby through Katrina, so I don't remember anything.
Katrina was like 2008.
Oh, yeah, true. So, like, 7. Still. I still don't remember much. I just remember being, like, with flashlights. Like, with my parents.
Fair.
And baby sister. She was 2. She's now 16. Let's get into this outro.
Yeah, let's go.
Thanks for listening.
Oh, I lied. It's 2005.
So my sister wasn't even born yet?
Yeah, sorry. Katrina
I
was
was
2005.
4. So yeah. Thanks for listening to this week's episode of Fan Fatales. We are a proud part of the Real Fans Podcast Network.
That's right, and if you want to check out more shows on the network, you can find them at rf4rm.com.
Join us next week where we will be continuing Spooktober with a Hocus Pocus themed episode.
Remember to subscribe to us wherever you get your podcasts.
And subscribe to us on YouTube.
Please leave us a review and comment down below to tell us what you thought of the show. And remember to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at FanFatalesPod for the latest updates. Now, Emma, where can the people find you on social media?
So my Instagram and TikTok and Twitter are all at SnickyEmma, which is SNIPPYEMMA. What about you, Gabs?
I'm at Gabby Gent on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter. That's GABYJENT.
Our editing is by the wonderful Carolyn Smyer.
And as always, thank you for tuning in.
Bye!
Bye! The views expressed in this episode do not reflect the brand or company that they're about.